Last time,
Galaxy, Mimi, and Fat Deb continued their search for Jed and Guy below the city of Atlantis. Mimi runs into an old friend named An, but her old friend is now a ghost, and the ghost warns the group about a monster that is hunting magic users in the depths of Atlantis. The group finds the jail cells, but sees that they're too late as Jed and Guy have escaped on their own. Our heroes manage to get back to the elevator, barely missing an encounter with a magic hunter, but not before having to fight some fuzzy demon creatures.
Why did the ghost go to the bar? They went for the booze!
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters!
all right.
Dad's already cringing. This is a good start.
Welcome, everyone, to another unique episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters. We are a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast. I am Kurt, Daddy the Dungeon Master, and to my left we have
Sam, who plays Mimi, our favorite elf druid and the leader of the Three Musketeers. And to my left we have Bertie. I thought you were gonna say that you were I thought you were gonna say that you forgot. I thought you. Okay, so
forgotten.
Bertie can't English.
I can't English. I thought you would have forgotten that you are the quotation marks leader. I wish you forgot to say that. And none of us was a leader for like the millionth time. Well, hi, I'm Bertie. I play Galaxy,
Wait, what?
the wizard elf, and who is a really cute corgi named Boom.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Okay, and to my left we have
The leader of the world.
oh god,
The world, Sam. The world.
Can I have the Three Musketeers then?
Fat Deb.
Who plays?
who played no
No, we're
Fat
so
Deb,
good
who was
at
played
this.
by
Fat Deb. I am that person.
She is Fat Deb. Jill is playing Fat Deb. Thanks for joining us as always, Jill.
Isn't this your last time?
This is not her last time. No,
Your dad was kicking me off.
I am not kicking her off.
He was kicking me off. He's like, dudes, like things have opened up. We're vaccinated.
I'm just saying, yeah, we're
He's
fully
like,
vaccinated.
this could be your last time, Jill.
if you wanted it to be.
You were gonna try to make me cry and beg or something.
Oh yes, go on down
All
on my
right,
knee.
it's been a while since we played, and a couple of maintenance things here. A couple more 5-star reviews that we have received because it's been a long time since our last episode. This one is from XDave420 Sniper X. Heartwarming mix of pure D&D joy and the insanity of playing with children.
Yes.
5 stars. Thank you.
Insanity. That's the correct word to describe this. Yes.
Easy D&D. Love your podcast. Keep up the great work. As a 13-year-old kid and a relatively new D&D player and a future DM, is the first best podcast ever created. Even people who have no idea what D&D is or how to play it can have a great time listening, laughing along. Keep up the great work. Kick a podcast, literally. Also great for listening to while building Legos. 100 stars. Keep up the chips and salsa. Huge fan. I'd love it if you'd give me a shout out. Easy D&D. I hope this counts as the shout out for you.
You have it shouted outed.
Shout out. There you go.
Shouted outed.
We've got another one from Jillian Starfire. Thank you so much. You give me ideas because I am trying to do a campaign of my own for my dad and his friends. And one of my friends, before I saw this podcast, I had no ideas. But ever since I listened to your first episode of this podcast, I got so many ideas. Thank you so much, Mimi and Mr. Bokbok forever.
Yes.
Mimi and Stubby temporarily.
Not temporarily. It's forever.
LOL. I love it.
No, it's not temporarily. It's
Kill the
soon
cat.
to be for.
And-
What?
and-
Don't kill the cat!
And P.S. Ian is pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
That was a joke that we had in one of our recent episodes. That,
I love how I don't remember anything.
Yeah, it's great.
Nothing.
Great.
Blank slate every time.
I kind of, my brain's not working that well. My brain is hollow.
Wait, what?
Okay. And then
I don't have memories.
we have another one from Hacker Villager 1 D&D. I'm kind of sad that there are only 5 stars. I would rate it 10,000 out of 5. Can't wait for more episodes. Murder Stubby.
What? Yes! No!
Thank you.
You want a paper, rock, scissors on who's going to kill Stubby?
No! Oh my God! I win.
Galaxy gets to kill
No,
Stubby.
I will kill you first.
Yep.
My mom got
Stubby.
my mom got paper. I got scissors, and so I beat her. I get to kill Stubby, and I'm gonna stub those legs even more.
Try it again. Ready?
Everybody, keep Stubby alive. Keep
Fire! What's fire?
Fire, huh? Okay. So we did have another one from Leora. She, I believe, had left us a five-star review previously, but she had asked about our Instagram accounts. And yes, we are on social media. So if you want to reach out to us or get connected with us,
on Instagram.
we are on Instagram.
Yes, we are.
We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Daughter Dungeon. So if you want to connect with us on social media, that is our handle at Daughter Dungeon.
So I knew we had Twitter, but I didn't know we had Instagram.
Yeah, I totally run them.
Sure.
I do all the social media.
If one of us, besides Dad, was running the social medias, it would be me.
No,
After me.
I would.
What the heck?
I would just be putting crap on. You'd see all the.
It would be all pictures of our dog.
Yes.
Isley has an Instagram account.
Yeah, she does.
Follow her at Isley.Bullen on Instagram.
Me and Birdie don't, but our dog does. Okay.
Yep.
Your dog was also in your yearbook just as many times as you guys were.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Losers.
She got it the yearbook because it was like a pet contest. So
A contest. You.
what?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
All right. Who remembers what happened last time?
I don't.
Last time. Insert last time. Thank you.
All right.
Last time
Do you remember who Ian
No.
is?
he's pregnant.
A guy
Yep. Totally, dude.
that's been with us before.
Ian's pregnant. Everybody.
Ian is pregnant.
Now that's kind of vaguely familiar. We were arguing about that, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a little girl.
It's like, no, Ian had some like news, and you're like, you're pregnant.
Oh, did I say that?
No, I
Or was
said
it Sam
I
that did it?
said
Okay.
that.
Yeah, then I said that too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ian has been part of the group for a while now. He's been helping us out. He's been our guide in Atlantis.
How long has he been pregnant?
He is not pregnant.
I would say Ian is more of our parent.
How long would his gestation period be? You know how like some animals it's really long, some it's short.
Yeah.
What would
42 years.
really?
He's human, right?
Yeah.
Is he? Then that doesn't make any sense. When can we?
It doesn't make sense that he's pregnant either.
When can we expect the baby?
In 42 years.
And then Birdie will try to destroy it.
Because she hates children.
As long as it's not creepy and not a demon, I will not kill it.
All right. So, because it's been so long, so
You just wink. What? No.
She had something in her contact.
your friends, Betha and Blondie, were killed by some
Right.
very powerful undead creatures that worked for Christopherson, and they had captured Blondie and Betha's souls in little soul cages, and they had taken those souls to the mysterious ancient city of Atlantis,
I will
where
kill him.
Ian and Doc are from. And Ian had come with the group to serve as the guide to lead you through Atlantis as you were trying to retrieve and rescue Betha and Blondie from the undead creatures. Going through the city of Atlantis, you had also found out that Jed and Guy had actually come after you as well, and had promptly got themselves captured and thrown into jail beneath the city of Atlantis. So you went on another rescue mission in the middle of the rescue mission that you're on right now, and by the time that you got to the jail cell, it looked like Jed and Guy had broken out.
Right, and then we saw that dude who can talk, right?
Was it because Ian
The guy
was
with the
in
ears,
labor?
the guy with the hair.
The guy with the face.
I said who couldn't talk.
Oh, who couldn't talk? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And he was floating,
Yep.
and then there was the hunter dude, and then with the kid going through that tunnel, we found the elevator, and it's coming back to me. It's coming back
And
to
then
me.
we did the
And then-
doors. But there's no doors.
No, and then
Were there?
and then
There was
we
a door puzzle, like 2 adventures.
Doorway.
ago. Doorway. Yep.
and then we like destroyed these creatures, and then we heard the hunter, and then we went through the elevator where there was holes, and that's where we are right now.
Correct.
I'm so good at this.
You're so good. So, everybody up to speed?
Oh, we were trying to. The things were trying to get us in the elevator.
That's right. They were the fuzzy furball demons
Yeah.
that they looked kind of dopey and cute at the very beginning until their middle split open and they turned into a giant sideways jagged mouth.
Yeah, that's just
And wasn't it me
gross.
and the kid named Trevor?
Yes.
I remember.
You get a point of inspiration for remembering the name.
I just recited the whole last
I
adventure.
whispered Trevor to her.
No, you did not. But I just said our whole last adventure.
But you said it with such a question in your voice that you didn't show the confidence, I think, is why you don't get a point.
See, she was like, Trevor.
That's just the way she talks.
Yeah.
All right.
I also have a shut up.
You have a what? You have a shut up?
I want some chips and salsa, please.
You have chips and salsa?
I want some.
Well, you got to get Betha back for that.
Trevor, go mash some tomatoes with your dirty feet.
He does not know how to make chips and salsa.
Just mash I got some onions.
okay.
I'll dice it.
All right, hold on. So,
I'm confused.
are we ready to play D&D?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's the enthusiasm I've been looking for.
And now I will zone out the rest of the time.
I totally. Mom, you're
Awesome.
just like, thank you very much.
There better be coffee in there.
It's decaf. Oh, gotcha.
I want some caffeine.
All right, so, and there's a ding as the elevator rattles to a stop at the top floor of where you had started, but you're still underneath the city of Atlantis. Ian is with you. He had surprised everyone as he, during the battle, he had popped out his battle claws from his knuckles, and you called him kind of Wolverine.
He was Ian no, I'm trying to combine the name Ian and Wolverine, but no.
Wait, were they
Earring?
metal or were they bones?
They're metal.
Wolverine.
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Yes.
Point of inspiration.
Yes. You're just giving it out like candy right now.
I am, because you're going to need all the help you can get.
Crap, didn't you say you can only have one?
Only one at a time, yeah.
So I can have two?
No.
No.
But I already had one.
Wolverine.
Can I give mine to Sam then?
You can give yours to Sam.
I
yes.
already have one.
Well, then why were you complaining?
Because I just wanted to be recognized.
Did you know Boom
I
has
see
his
you,
Give it to
Sam.
Ian. Give it to Ian.
Yeah, Wolverine needs
All right.
one.
Can I
Okay.
give it to Mr. Fredrickson's?
No, they don't do anything.
I'm giving one to Wolverine.
They sing.
I'm giving one to Wolverine.
Even Boom has an inspiration
Wolverine
point.
has one.
All right. So, and as a reminder, so Trevor is in the elevator with you. So he was the kid that's he's got the big gun that he didn't shoot anything in the elevator, but he put a big hole in it. But thankfully, he didn't hit anyone. He's got the helmet and he's got like an unlit cigar that he chews on.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Wolverine.
I can just imagine like people
Wolverine.
listening to this being like, Wolverine! And getting so mad if we didn't come up with that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I
What-
feel like that's what everyone's gonna like comment now. Just Wolverine, Wolverine, Wolverine.
Hashtag
As
Wolverine.
they should.
Yep. No, it's
Hashtag
brilliant.
Wolverine.
It is
Just
so
Photoshop
brilliant.
me going like this, and then the claws going out of the
But
gun.
you're not
Okay.
Wolverine.
All right. Let's.
What, you want to stay on track?
Let's move
You
past
want to be
that.
focused on this? Like,
So Trevor walks out of the elevator after the ding and the doors open up onto the floor. And he walks out and he turns around. He's like, "So we still have a deal, right? You're gonna help me and the rest of the kids get off of Atlantis, right?"
We will try.
Because one other detail
yes.
that I forgot to mention that happened last time was that there was a voice, a robotic voice that got broadcasted out of speakers everywhere. And it said that the nuclear fusion reactor was going to go critical, and you had 22 hours to reach a minimum safe distance. So you are now on a time clock. You have 22 hours before the island explodes.
And we need to find Guy and Jed, and then we need to get Blondie and Betha, and we need to take the kids off the island.
And we have
Yes.
to defeat Christopherson.
Well, you don't have to defeat them.
True.
You just need to get the folks and get out of Dodge.
In the end, are we just gonna do this whole end game thing where we just summon all our crew?
Maybe. Depends.
I feel like that's what you're gonna do now because you like the idea.
We'll see.
Okay.
It depends on what you all do.
Trevor, we will try, okay? But we only have like 22 hours.
Yeah, not a lot of time.
I could probably fit a lot of kids in my backpack.
I don't think you'd be able to fit everyone in your backpack.
Yeah,
Plus, it's only 10 minutes worth of air, right?
Yeah, but then we can fly away.
And Ian speaks up. From where we're at right now, I estimate, it's going to take a couple of hours. It's going to take like 8 hours to get back to the boat, back to the landing pad of where we came in at, because that's how long it took us to get here. So we might have to split up to get these kids out of here, and so if we could find Jed and Guy, that might be able to help.
Since I am the most trusted one with kids, I should go with the children. What? Yes, I am. I'm also the strongest too.
So you're walking and talking with Ian and Trevor, and you get back to Trevor's home. And as you walk in, all the kids are laughing and giggling, and they're chatting with Jed and Guy. They're standing in the middle of the room.
Oops.
And Jed turns around. My friends! We found you! We've rescued you!
We need to rescue Blondie and Betha.
Yes, we do.
We have 22 hours.
Well, that was a quick time.
And we have to rescue all these children.
Oh.
We made a deal to help find you guys, because we saw that you guys went in jail and we were looking for you.
Okay. All right. Well, tell us what we need to do then.
Okay, pause.
So
this is just so coincidental.
For Jill.
What?
You mean Fat Dab. Fat Dab.
So there's two new characters that are here that the girls have known for a very long time. First one,
I haven't met them.
I don't think so.
Not really.
Have you met Jed before? He's a very
I don't know.
He's a very
Dragonborn?
tall copper dragonborn. He's very big, very strong, and he wields a big, huge, great sword as his weapon.
I would probably recognize the voice that you do more than your description.
Okay.
Are you sure that he had that same voice?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
What
pretty
about what's Guy's voice?
Guy's voice was a little more like this.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Yeah, this was totally Guy's
I
voice.
thought Guy's was like a southern accent.
No, that's Ian.
No, I thought Guy's was this crazy lunatic.
Guy's voice was more like Greg's voice without the cracking in it.
But I still think I like Birdie's description. Crazy lunatic with a pot on his head going,
Yeah, I thought he was like one of
No. So
okay.
So Guy. Okay, so
Mom,
Guy.
you look really frightened.
I want Guy to actually be a girl, and so I want to hear a girl voice from you.
So a Guy does actually look different compared to the last time that you had seen him, because last time you had saw him, he fought with an oar.
Can't you just imagine? It's not even a guy; it's a girl. a girl named Guy. That's like what Papa would say. Sorry.
So Guy was when the girls had first met him, he was a fisherman, and then he started popping up in the adventures as things started going along, and eventually he made his way into the Musketeers. But he always fought with an oar from his fisherman days, and instead of a helmet, he had just a big pot that he put on his head. For whatever reason, that was his chosen attire.
I love that pot.
Now, however, though, his appearance has changed because it looks like that he has modified his oar and his pot, and it looks like that he has other pieces of armor that is on him, and he has a gun that is strapped over his shoulder as well.
Why'd you change him?
So he's like, well, turns out I've got a bit of a knack for working with technology and magic and putting them together. And he reaches up and he touches the side of his helmet, and there's a little, eyepiece that slides down underneath from the pot and covers up his eyes, and he's like, and I can use this to fight and attack bad guys and creatures. So I'm here to help.
Good for you.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think our best bet is to split up.
Okay. Yeah.
So because we have, we have two tasks now. Find Blondie and Betha, and then get the kids off the island.
All right, so here is the decision that I was going to pose to you. So you have been controlling Ian in combat, Birdie already has Boom as her sidekick in
I have
combat.
no one.
Fat Deb has no one. So Fat Deb, you get to choose. Would you rather have
No one.
Jed or Guy come with the group, and you would get to control them in combat, and then whoever is left over, they are the ones that would take the children back to the boat?
Is Guy a girl?
No.
Their pronouns could be she and her.
Yeah,
But
maybe
Guy-
things have changed. I mean, you just said someone doesn't have a pot on their head.
That's true. That's true. But Guy doesn't.
Well, okay.
Guy's pronouns are
Let's
he, him.
make this a very inclusive podcast.
I was thinking that like we would split up in threes because there's 6 of us, or maybe 4 and 2. 4 go rescue Blondie and Betha, and 2 try to get the kids off the island.
Mhm.
So that way there's still enough people for combat, but then we have enough people to make sure we can get off the kids off the island.
I think I am the strongest. Oh gosh, I just lost my voice a little. But for fighting stuff. So I could have like one of them who's kind of poor at protecting. I could go with then the children, or then I could go with then the big group. I'm fine with anything, but yet again, I'm really good with children, you guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but back to the question that involves me.
Oh my gosh.
What? Who do you guys like better?
I think
I think Jed would be a better fighter.
but I think Guy might have some stuff up his sleeve.
Which one do you think would be better protecting the children?
I think
Jed.
Might be. Guy will then be like,
Which one has the oar in the pot?
That's Guy.
That was Guy.
No, it still is.
He sounds kind of crazy. I think he should come with me.
He's a portly fellow too, so that might be something that is.
Can he be my love interest? Right? Right? Do I like try to show off for him? I put on my like fanciest leotard. Can I?
Are you gonna start flirting with guys? Is that what's happening?
Yes, this made me interested.
Okay. What's your
This is
roll?
gonna be so gross.
What's your roll a persuasion? Roll a persuasion check.
You just giggle. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, yes. 23.
23.
I really persuaded the heck out of Guy.
You are flirty McFlirtston.
No, he just like falls instantly in love with me.
His cheeks go a little red. He's just like, hey.
Who's this?
Who put that blush on you?
Can I fit on that
She's like,
shirt too?
how are you doing?
Oh no, is that his voice?
Yeah, that's his voice. Yeah, this is his voice. It's kind of like Greg's voice without the
Maybe
cracking.
he just doesn't talk.
Oh my god. Maybe he does.
He's just eye candy.
He is so eye candy for me.
Maybe he does.
I'm like, where'd you get your pot?
Oh my god.
It's like I found it.
Can you
Where'd you get-
use
what-
that oar to steer us to Love Island?
Where'd you get that leotard?
Oh,
I like
she yanks it out of her butt.
I like your scooter.
Oh, it lights up, baby. Just like my eyes are when I look at you. Don't you know this is how your dad and I fall in love? Flirting. Lots of flirting.
You guys
All
are
right,
be
so
the end of me.
it sounds like you're gonna take Guy then.
We're so taking Guy.
Oh, he's gonna get distracted. He's gonna be like, when Deb
Of course he is. I'm beautiful.
when Deb does a cool move, quotation marks, he'll be like, what did you just say?
Hubba hubba. That's gonna be his like catchphrase.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba.
Why'd I say that? I am like on the verge of just running away.
All right, so
No, Mimi's just watching this and she's just going, oh my god.
Starts kind of dry heaving.
try
off
to
in
think
the
she goes puke. She pukes in the corner.
I'll be right back.
All right, so Guy's going to be coming with you. Jed is going to take the children back to the harbor.
Shouldn't
the boat's
someone
area.
else go with Jed, or I don't know.
Well, you or Bertie were saying earlier that you probably should have as many people as you can coming with you for the fight.
Yeah.
And the kids do know the city as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, Trevor, you're gonna go with the kids.
Well,
Okay.
of course.
Yep, I could do that.
Okay, well, good luck, Jed.
Wait,
Thank you, Mimi.
do you think maybe Ian should go with
No, we need as much
Okay.
fighters.
Trevor's a somewhat good protector. I take out my unicorn butt backpack. I give sandwiches to everyone. It's like, okay, you all take care. Like a little.
Thanks, Galaxy. Thanks, Galaxy. Thanks, Galaxy.
Oh, I'm so proud.
All of a sudden, you're Mother Teresa or what? Like now you love children and aren't
No, it's
plotting
only
their
the
deaths?
creepy ones.
She's still trying to kill you guys, so run! Run!
No, they're fine.
Poison sandwiches.
Poison sandwich.
All the kids start spitting them out. Just go,
At least I'm not giving them some
I
apples.
just chuckle to the side.
then you start picking up the sandwiches that they dropped and
Yes,
start eating
my
them.
plan worked.
They're not evil. Look, she's eating some. No.
Okay.
I give
We'll get
sandwiches.
far in this adventure. I think.
All right. So you have 20. Okay, so now it becomes time management is an issue. You have 22 hours to rescue Betha and Blondie and get off the island. So it takes, where you're at right now, it's 8 hours of walking to get back to the boats. And Ian estimates, so it's from where you're at right now, it is another 12 hours of travel to get to the reactor. That's where Ian suspects that they're keeping Blondie and Betha, because based off of the sensors and the cameras in Atlantis, that is where the concentration of undead creatures is at.
Okay. So we should be heading there.
Yep, but again, you have 22 hours, and it takes 12 hours to get there. So getting there and getting out puts you over the 22-hour mark.
Okay, let's fly.
Should I, like, fly?
Yeah, we should
Okay.
fly.
So what you do have a spell that's in your deck that's called Wind Walk.
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, this can... We all have to stay in a 30 feet range while we wind walk.
Link arms, everyone.
Yeah, can you read the description of Wind Walk for us?
You and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous...
Yep, you all turn into farts.
Are they rainbow? It's GASEO.
Yeah, gaseous.
Okay,
Gaseous form.
for the duration, appearing as wisps of cloud. While in this form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are the dash action or the revert to its normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time a creature is incapacitated and can't move. Until the spell ends. Incapacitated and can't move. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires the 1 minute transformation. If a creature is in cloud form and flying when the effect ends, the creature descends 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it lands, which it does safely. If it can't land after 1 minute, the creature falls the remaining distance.
Yes.
Don't know if that... Yeah.
So you can use this spell on yourself and a bunch of creatures to...
Up to 10 willing creatures.
Up to 10. So, yeah, so 10 creatures, and everyone would basically move like the wind. You could travel very, very fast with this spell, and it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Wolf
So,
time.
using this spell, you could actually get to the core. You could transport everyone there in an hour. One of the challenges, though, that you have with this is that this is a 6th level spell, and you only have 1 6th level slot. So that means that if you use this, you would have to take a long rest before you could use it again. So you could potentially use this to get there and use it to get out, but you need to do a long rest in between to make that happen.
Are we by water? Because I have water walk.
How long would it take for us to get there?
With the spell is 1 hour.
So we could fly there, but we could just keep the spell on and then find them and then quickly go fly back off.
Potentially, yeah, if you can find them in enough time.
You're like, I'm just gonna make sure you don't have time.
Let's go, people! Woo, woo, woo! I'm the only peppy one here.
Well, I feel like it's gonna be our fastest way. I mean, I could do fly, but it's I can only do one willing creature, but I can also make myself fly and one other person touching. And can I cast 2 spells at a time?
You can, but they can't both be concentration. You can only concentrate on one spell at a time.
So
Can you put us in your backpack to...
Yeah, I mean, would fly be concentration?
Fly would be concentration, yes. What's the duration on that?
Up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes? Okay.
So not much, but...
No, you would have to be able to cast it 6 times to be able to get there.
I could do Mama Mage Hand. She could carry us all.
That only lasts for a minute.
Darn it.
So, but what level is fly?
3.
3. So, do you have 6 third-level spells? You could potentially do that, but you would have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have to use all of your third-level spell slots and all of your fourth-level spell slots, but you could do it.
No. Do you think we could do yours? I think it might be our best bet. Okay, but we should have a backup plan.
Mine will be the backup plan.
Try not to use 3rd or 4th level spells.
And then a backup plan is for Deb to use, because there's water near us, right?
No, it's a very large island, and you're right in the middle of it right now. So there's water that, like canals that go throughout the city, but not like the ocean or a lake or anything like that.
Well, our backup plan could be like I turn into a giant eagle, y'all grab on me, and I zoom out.
True.
Why don't we do that to begin with?
Wait. Okay, so how long would it take us to get there if I was an eagle and they were on my back?
So a giant eagle has a fly speed of 80, so that would turn into 160. So I'd say that you'd be able to get there in 2 hours as a giant eagle.
That seems like our best bet. So,
But how would you be able to? You wouldn't be able to carry everyone as a giant eagle.
I can carry Birdie there in her backpack.
But there's only enough air in her backpack for 10 minutes.
Can we poke holes in the backpack?
You could, but it would damage it and cause it not to work anymore.
Can't there be magic holes?
Magicals?
Magic holes.
Why can't they all fit on me?
Wait, is this a thing?
I'm a big eagle. They can all fit on me.
But you're not big enough to carry everyone.
Can I put my hobo hut on a moving creature?
No, it's stationary.
I think the wind is our
I
best.
know. I'll conjure another bald eagle. So then 2 people will ride me, which they can,
Yep.
and 2 people can ride on Jerry.
You'd have to cast that spell twice because it only lasts for an hour.
I will cast it twice.
Okay. All right. So we've got Mimi, Galaxy, Fat Deb. We've got Guy.
Don't
we've got
separate
Ian.
us.
And we've got Boom, but Boom could be in the unicorn butt backpack.
Yep.
So you have 5 people that you got to
What
worry about.
Stubby?
You turn into a giant eagle. Then that will carry 2 people. And then if you conjure another giant eagle, you conjure Jerry, then that could carry the last 2 people. However, you would have to cast a spell, turn into a giant eagle, and then in an hour you'd have to turn back into Mimi, cast the spell again, and turn back into a giant eagle again. So you'd use up 2 of your animal shapes to do that.
I just say wind. I think that's the best. one right now.
Okay, the animals can be our backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
The windwalk will be our plan right now, but turning into animals will be our backup plan.
How fast can my scooter go?
It can move as fast as Fat Deb can move.
It's probably
Oh,
probably a razor scooter or something.
And it's
Okay.
my short little
So yeah,
legs
so you've got
pushing it.
So it sounds like you've got a bunch of different backup plans for Windwalk if for whatever reason you can't get a long rest in. It sounds like there's a couple of different ways that you could probably manage to get out of here.
Okay, so wait. Idea has come. Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we do windwalk there, and then when we get them, then we go in Galaxy's butt backpack, and in there we then she does dimension door, and then we appear on the boat.
The dimension door only has a range of 500 feet.
Fine, we'll just stick to the plan.
I like how I am not helpful at all.
Okay, I
Must have water.
cast wind walk.
The only thing that Fat Deb comes up with is walking on water.
Well, yeah.
Or
really.
scooter.
Scooter.
Or my scooter.
I cast wind walk.
Okay. You turn everyone into a fart.
Oh wait, we turn into it?
You turn into a gaseous form. Yeah, you turn into a little puff of gas.
Mine is purple and pink.
Okay.
And then there's some rainbow sparkles coming off of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Mine's silvery blue.
What color is Fat Deb's gaseous form?
Green.
Black like death.
Or tornado.
It's red for love because I'm so in love right now.
Guy's cloud is a little pink too. Because
Yeah.
he's feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
God.
hearts just poof.
Ian's is orange.
Nice.
And green.
Cool.
Brown.
A little bit of blue.
Excellent.
I like the
What
color
about Boom?
combination.
Does Boom go in the backpack or does he have his own?
We'll say that he goes in the backpack. Or unless you want him to be his own, then that's fine. Yeah.
Actually, no. We shouldn't waste the power. He'll go in that.
No, it's like she casts a spell,
Oh,
so it's up to 10 creatures, so it doesn't matter if
go
it's...
ahead, Boom. And his is green.
No, his is licorice.
His is
Green and
green?
pink.
Okay.
It's
All right. So
licorice.
these very colorful clouds of mist
What about Stumpy?
I'm holding Stubby.
shoot up into the air and flies like the wind towards the center of the island, towards the nuclear fusion reactor.
Fly like the wind, bullseye.
And an hour goes by, and the clouds settle down. And, well, actually, so before you settle down, you can see while you're in this shape. So to describe what you're getting into, it kind of looks like a big open arena that you're getting into right now. And in the middle of it is this large metal contraption that's got pinpoints coming off of it. It's almost like an upside down octopus with straight legs going out in a bunch of different directions. And in the air flying around it are about 30 or 40 little hovering satellites that are just zooming around in the air around it, and every now and again they stop and they let out a low and then they take off and fly around again. They keep hovering around. Also, right next to it is a bunch of zombies, a bunch of other undead creatures, and it looks like someone had dragged out a large chair, almost kind of like a throne, and it does from the... Actually, why don't you roll a perception check for me? I want to see if you can make out any more details than that.
18.
21.
Okay. It's Christofferson that's sitting in the chair. And you can also make out there is the Lich and that Death Knight that you had briefly encountered back in Miam, and they were the ones that had taken Blondie and Betha's souls.
Why didn't we power up before this? Like, level up.
So you can land directly in the middle of all this if you wanted to. You can land outside of the stadium, or what? So tell me, what is it that you would like to do?
Can I see Blondie and Betha?
What did you get for your perception check? 21? Mm-hmm. You do not, but you can see the little cage that captured their souls hanging off of the waists of the Death Knight and the Lich. So you can see they've got the soul cages there.
Can we, shoot something at the cages to make them fall and then break and then release the souls?
Potentially.
Would Blondie and Betha's go straight to their bodies?
Can you roll a religion check for me? And this might be a question more for Fat Deb, since she's
I have
the
a
cleric.
+6.
You have a +6? Okay, yeah.
17.
17? You're not 100% certain, but you think if you could just break those cages, their souls will shoot back to their bodies, or at the very least, they will be released. And then that would make it so that you could revive their bodies and call the souls back.
But where are their bodies?
The bodies are back with the Musketeers.
Okay,
Doc
okay.
has them back in Miam.
Okay, I say we break the cage. Galaxy, can you shoot a lightning bolt over there to break the cages, and then we can just zoop back?
Oh, yes, I can.
Because I think we should avoid a big battle before we get more people to fight with.
Well, if you do that, you're going to land in this field with all of these undead creatures and attacking them. So as soon as she does that, we're going to be rolling initiative.
Wait, what?
Because that's the definition of combat. You are attacking them.
No, we're attacking the cage.
Yeah.
Which is being held by the Lich and the Death Knight.
No,
No, we're not attacking them, we're attacking the cage. Did we hurt them? No, we hurt the cage? Yes.
The cage is attached to their clothing that they are wearing.
So
It would be
we avoid
extremely
them.
difficult to hit the cage and not hit them.
Natural 20. Well, is there something else we can do more precise?
Well, you could land and watch them and try and find out more details, or you could just go in guns blazing. Birdie just whips out a spell card.
Hold up, Brie. I mean, Galaxy.
I have a dispel.
I have water walk.
Indeed.
Just saying.
Wait.
I have raised the dead. Can that help anything with these zombies? Get rid
No,
of
but
them.
as a cleric, undead do not like you. So you do, for the lesser undead creatures, you have an ability that's called Turn Undead. So you could actually run in there and probably cause most of them to just run away from you in fear. Because
Isn't
you
that
are
what I
this,
do to most people?
but
just wondering.
especially to
Okay.
these undead creatures, because you are coming in as like this holy savior warrior that's coming in, right? And the lesser undead get frightened of you very easily.
Okay, I'm still just kind of confused why we can't just shoot the cage. Because, I mean, we could, like...
You absolutely could.
I know, but without it starting initiative, because, like, they can't see us.
Because you're all a bunch of farts right now.
Well, what if we go hide, Galaxy shoots it, they don't know where it happened, so then we can just run away so it doesn't need initiative.
You could certainly try doing that.
I think we should try that.
Okay.
I think it's our best way to not start a fight.
Were you talking about lesser restoration? No.
What?
For what? No. It's you don't actually have a spell card for it because it's an ability that you have as a cleric of Mishakal.
Stop hating on me, girls.
What?
What?
Huh? Break the cage. Break the cage.
Thank you.
All right, so okay. All right, tell me what are you gonna do?
She's going to be very precisely.
Lightning bolt!
Okay, first let's establish where are you going to land. Are you going to land right in the middle of the field and then unleash the lightning
we're
bolt, or are
gonna-
you going to hide somewhere
We're going to
first?
hide somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you do find in the walls that surround this big open field, there are doors and corridors that are inside of this structure. So you can very easily zip down into those and turn back into your physical form, and you would be hidden from all the creatures that are out in the field.
Invisibility.
Ooh.
And ice cream cake. Ice cream cake.
Okay. All right, so you land. You take a minute happens, and you come back into your physical forms, and you're standing there now. You're about 300 feet away from the core and from the undead creatures.
Invisibility. Well, ice cream cake first, so shield.
Okay.
And then I do greater invisibility. And I have up to 1 minute.
Okay.
So And I'm not that athletic, but I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna act like this is the Olympics, okay?
Okay.
I just have this vision in my mind, me running there, and then I do it, and the crowd goes wild, and I just have my arms in the air, except I have to run then again.
So the really cool thing about greater invisibility is that it allows you to go invisible and cast spells while you're invisible.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you are just going to shoot the cage precisely, come back, and we're going to fly away, okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you cast greater invisibility on yourself. Galaxy is now invisible. Mimi, Fat Dev, you don't see her anymore. You can see like little footprints walking away as she goes darting out of your hiding spot and starts moving towards the field.
Wait, does it say I can do more than one, or you or a creature? Because Boom then could go with me.
Well,
He's in
Boom
your
is with you.
backpack.
He's in your backpack.
Oh, okay. I should have taken him out first, though.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I want to do that
But
first.
why-
But are you going to leave Boom behind with the rest of the
Yes,
group as
I
you sneak
am.
out? Okay.
So I take Boom out. I'm like, be good boy. If I'm in danger, come rescue me, okay? Good boy. I pat his head.
He sits down. His eyes go a little cross-eyed as he watches you leave.
His head is so heavy that he just falls on his back.
Here's a treat, dog.
Ruff.
Okay, and I sprint with my invisibility.
Okay.
Let's go.
But you're still, even though that you're running, you're trying to run like sneakily, right?
So I should probably. Do you think I should do a stealth?
Yep. You get to roll a stealth check, but roll it with advantage.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll again. That hit that? Does that count? That it hits this?
Hits what?
It hits the sides and it bounces it.
Yeah, it's supposed to do that.
counts?
Yes, that counts.
Darn it. Well, I got a 3 plus
You got a 3?
plus 3.
Oh,
So 14.
14.
It's not that good, right?
It is.
Wait,
it is
you
not.
just said 3 plus 3, so 6? Oh.
I'm going to use my point of inspiration. You hear that? I'm
All right,
not going to be a failure.
Normally, you would be able to do that, but I'll allow it.
18.
18. Okay. Which creature are you going for first?
She's just shooting the cage.
Can I tell
On which one? There's 2 cages.
Can I tell the difference?
Yes. There's the Death Knight, and then there's the Lich.
Can I tell which is who?
Oh, no. You can't tell which soul is
Okay.
which.
Shouldn't she just shoot both at the same time? Like use both hands and then run away.
Oh, she can't.
So what are my 2 options then? Which ones?
Which one are you going to go after, the Death Knight, or are you going to go after the Lich?
I think which one is the most dangerous?
The Lich is the most dangerous.
I'll go for the witch.
Lich with an L,
Oh,
not witch.
the lich.
The Lich.
The lich.
A Lich is an undead wizard. That's the reason why the Lich is more dangerous.
Nasty.
Okay, so you're gonna try. Okay, so you're gonna go after the Lich, and you're going to be doing a called shot of just trying to hit the cage with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely.
Wait. Is there any... Would acid splash work? But it's 60 feet.
Acid splash could potentially work.
I could burn the souls or something, though. I mean, that's with anything.
You're not sure if the attacks would do any damage to the souls or not, but you're fairly certain if you just break the cages, they'll be able to get out.
I should do magic missile. I think that's my best bet, right?
Magic missile?
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed hit with magic missile,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
so
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
120 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Now make sure your guarantee hits precisely where it won't initiate attack.
And I've
Okay.
3 of them. Since there's multiple of them, I could go for both.
Right, but you need to make sure that you do enough damage to the cage to break it.
True. If I go to a second level spell, I add another dart, so I have 2 darts for each one then.
That's right.
Precisely.
Let's do it.
Precisely.
All right, so what level are you casting this at?
Level 2.
Level 2?
Yep. Level 2. Level 2.
So that's going to give you 4 magic missiles that will get
Yep.
fired off from this. And are
2
you
to each.
2 to each creature?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, 2 to each cage.
Okay. Roll, so roll the damage for the first 2 magic missiles. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2. They all shoot out, and they streak off. 2 streak off in separate directions. 1 hitting the cage on the Lich, and the other 2 hitting the cage on the Death Knight.
Should I do the damage?
Yes,
What is it?
because it automatically hits. So
It-
1d4 plus 1 per missile.
1d4 plus 1.
Per missile, yep.
So we got a
2,
3,
3,
4,
3.
3. And I think that's all right.
No, that was 4. You said 2, 3, 4, 3.
Yeah.
So you did 5 points of damage on the first one, and you did 7 points of damage on the second one.
Did
Okay.
it work?
The missile slammed into the cages, but it did not destroy the cages.
I'm sprinting. Like my life depends on it. And it does.
Wait, can Galaxy do it again?
She could, but now we have to roll initiative because she.
You had one time. Hey! Have some respect, dude. You wanted it to hit? It's hard to hit it perfectly. This was our best bet, and it does barely give any damage. I tried, dude. Could you have done any better?
Yes.
Huh? Precisely. What could you have done?
I could have used your face and slammed it in the cage precisely.
Stupid Sam.
This is your fault. You didn't do it precisely.
It hit precisely, but it wasn't enough damage.
Fat
for your
Dev.
information.
All right, so I need everyone to
I
roll
don't know.
initiative. Everyone's rolling initiative.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
It's okay.
Precisely.
Roll initiative. You get advantage just because of some of the magical items that you have. So roll a d20 twice.
And if you get
pick
a
the higher
1,
of the
you can
2.
re-roll.
You said I'm doing perception
Initiative.
initiative.
And then
Yes.
and then if you get a 1, you can
12.
re-roll.
For Mimi, can you roll for Ian as well?
I got 19.
19 for Galaxy.
Should I get Boom too?
Yep.
Find where I add for
Boom has a negative one.
Ian got 17.
17. Okay.
Boom got 12.
Boom got 12.
15.
15. Can you roll initiative for Guy as well?
Ooh.
He doesn't have anything written down.
He does not have anything, so it'd just be a d20 then.
Oh, guy's in trouble.
What did you get?
3.
3. Okay.
It'll be like our secret weapon though. Why were you drinking right to the
So
microphone?
Galaxy, you got a 19 for your initiative.
Yep.
The Lich got a 20, so the Lich is actually going to go.
Oh my
first.
god.
And that's actually where we're going to end today.
What?
Yep. We'll pick this up next time.
This is Daniel Storm, host of the RPG Radio Show. On our show, a group of actors take part in an epic tabletop fantasy adventure. Their words will shape our story, chapter by chapter, into an immersive audio experience. We use sounds to enhance our combat, magic, and scenery. Our story takes place in the vast world of Sildum, a planet-spanning continent full of magic, mystery, and adventure. It's been 1147 years since the end of the Eclipse War. The High Beacon presides over an empire that governs all of Sildum. There is peace, but it is tenuous. Dark forces stir in the shadows. I know how our story starts, but only the characters can decide how it ends. Their words and actions will alter the fate of Sildum. Search for the RPG Radio Show wherever podcasts are available. Join us. An adventure is taking shape.